Sorry for this, Teddy.
Yosuke said as he reached over, beginning to tug down the pajama bottoms that Teddy wore to bed, pulling them down enough to expose his bare backside.
But I'm making sure you never do something stupid like that again.
Yosuke rested a hand on the bare skin, feeling the two warm cheeks.
Motorboat.
Feeling the two warm cheeks clenched underneath his hand. Unlike the others, Teddy didn't go to school, participate in the gym, or any of that, so Yosuke could tell his bottom was definitely rounder than Yosuke's.
Off comparison.
The
Totally
others.
normal.
Yosuke is an expert. He bit his lower lip as if unsure. Now that it was about to happen, was he really about to do this? Yosuke knew he had to. He had to.
God wants this.
Teddy couldn't get off. Teddy couldn't get off. No, Teddy couldn't get off of this with no punishment. Yosuke had to do something to make sure Teddy wouldn't abandon Yosuke again. Yosuke raised his hand, holding it in the air for a moment. The room grew tense. Time seemed to slow into hour-long seconds. That that conversion. Yosuke could feel his heart threatening to break his ribs as it pounded harder and harder. Jesus Christ. This is not normal.
See your cardiologist.
Yeah. And then he see if he had eaten less meat though,
Yes.
and instead had something like peanut
Like
butter
beef.
or graham crackers. Yeah, or beef. Um,
Teddy, you're the part of the animal everybody wants.
oh God, Teddy baby, I'll never grind you up into hot dog. Anyways, Yosuke raised his hand, holding it in the air for a moment. The room grew tense. Time seemed to slow into hour-long seconds. Yosuke could feel his heart threatening to break his ribs as it pounded harder and harder. And then he brought his hand down with a loud clap.
Chomp.
He could hear Teddy let out a yelp, "Ah!" filled with more surprises than pain.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Exactly. Ah. He could feel Teddy. He could feel. He could feel Teddy beginning to tense up. The sting from the slap of skin against skin beginning to settle in. He could feel Teddy's fingers as they grabbed at Yosuke's face. Unsure and scared by this. Yosuke. Yosuke didn't respond. He silently raised his hand and brought it down again and again.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
All of them flat palmed, punishing strikes. All of them were loud, and all of them made Teddy yelp. Yosuke's was glad his parents were out right now, so he didn't have to worry about them walking in on this no doubt odyssey.
So what would have happened even if there was a risk? I can explain.
Son, first there was the time you tried sneaking weapons into Junes, and now you're spanking a bear. We need to send you to some sort of school. This is a little far.
Sending to a school sounds like the beginning of a new anime adventure.
Remember that chick you really liked, but then died, but didn't like you? I think there was a reason for that. And I think it's because he told her about the situation.
What's he doing in his room, honey? Just spanking the bear.
Oh, I guess there's a lot of cleaning up I'm gonna have to do when he's at school tomorrow. He'll grow out of it. It's just a phase. But he's been doing it for 6 months. It's just a phase.
Like, leave it to Beaver. Oh, Ward, he'll grow out of it. He's a growing boy.
Yosuke is growing indeed.
Parts of him.
Yosuke, ow. What are, ow. Stop. Teddy protested, kicking slightly now. Little, like, wiggling
Little
his little
legs.
feet. Yeah, little legs. Can't get any traction. His hand. His hand clenching Yosuke's pants tightly while his pale bottom bounced and reddened underneath the punishing strikes.
Bounce that booty.
Yosuke ignored Teddy's yelps and his protests, even as they got more and more high-pitched and desperate. Ah! Ah! It was his first time giving a spanking, and judging by Teddy's reactions and how his pale skin flushed from the punishment, he figured he was doing a pretty good job at it.
Until you break the skin, though.
At least he's critical about himself. Like he's trying to judge in case it's the second time it needs to happen.
Draw some blood, Yosuke.
Judging by Teddy's words and struggles, though, he could tell that it was probably Teddy's first time too. Well, no
I've never
shit.
spoke before.
Something tells me in the Shadow world that there's more Teddy needs to worry about than having Shadow spank him. But maybe if Adachi's into
Maybe he's
that.
just used to it.
Oh, jeez.
This is
That's
my
that's
reality.
that's actually why he wears the suit. So like, he, people think that they're actually spanking him, but he's actually just spanking the suit. I am sorry. Yes. Ow. Yosuke, stop.
Sorry doesn't cut it, Teddie. Do you have any idea how much you worried me?
Yosuke suddenly yelled, his hand not pausing for a second.
Do you have any idea how scared I was? Damn it, Teddie. You're one of my best friends, and you just run off like that.
Teddy's protest died down suddenly. Ah! At this point, the only noises he made were his yelps and his sobs as his punishment continued. Yosuke slowly feel it. I'm getting really
God, that's sexy. Yeah, you are.
damn. I'm hard as a rock right now. Anyways, Yosuke could slowly feel the anger draining from him, though, as he finally vented out his real reason. He was worried about Teddie. Teddie had hurt him. It scared Yosuke to think of losing one of the people he had grown so attached to. Yosuke loved Teddie like a brother. Whoa, yeah, like that somehow made this like 10 times more creepier, which I didn't really think was possible, but it did. And it scared him with his sudden disappearance. Yosuke kept this up until Teddie's bottom was a bright red. Just like the Japanese flag. Not again.
I want to copy my nose right into that big flag on your head.
He's like going around in like a circle formation with the
Never
slaps.
surrender.
Land of dead rising ass.
I want to bomb your Pearl Harbor. Kauai in Hawaii.
Jesus. Yosuke kept this up until Teddie's bottom of a bright red, not nearly as bad as what.
Sounds like the answer. He's just like watching this happen.
Not nearly as bad as he had seen Dojima give you, though.
He didn't stop or participate. He just kind of watched it.
Like I'm just imagining Yosuke and Nanako on the side of the room. Dojima's just spanking the fuck out of you.
Nice, bro. Make it better.
Yosuke and Nanako are just singing the Juna song in the corner, trying to ignore the sounds being made. Oh, there's like simultaneously, this is the best and worst thing ever.
Big bro's butt is all red.
Where was and was sobbing over. I need to take a deep breath. And was sobbing over Yosuke's lap. Yosuke let out a heavy sigh, feeling the last bits of his emotions draining away.